It's in the game.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get fall back, yeah, get back. I know as long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that, you see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, set! Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ken Black, put.
On second down, Love. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And third down coming up. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll take this one in. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open. It's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's complete to Watson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
10 seconds.
Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
First down.
On play action, Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jack Gibbons. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Packers on top, and we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Henderson. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Once more, Henderson. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Talk things over before third down. Henderson. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, here goes Sarah. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep, 45. Here you go. 23, 23.
They're going. It's May. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They face second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Love.
The 4-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
On the ready.
Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
16 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
38. Let's go now.
Here's Love to throw. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Hey, really good half. Really good half. Let's get it.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hey, what's that? Kick. 5. Torpedo.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
May to the air once more. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's May again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
Good job, D. Good job, D. Let's end this.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some piece of...
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Hey, good luck, Lorenzo. Let's get it.
It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Rico, alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field.
Ready, set.
Love to throw to get started. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Watch out, man. 60 series.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's Dobbs, open left side.
On the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
Ready?
Here's Love.
First down.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Hut, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Set. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Room to run at the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a run with Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. Forced out wide. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Boye Mafe in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 black. Ready, set.
Now Jacobs. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the 1st down marker. And 3rd down coming up.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 2. The Seahawks 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
The 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's in! Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First down 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll bring this up to the 22. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop. Second and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Cup. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Now Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Darnold now to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Seattle.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw is Darnold. It is brought in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Down, 17.
First down. First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Down, hut.
On play action, Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Love. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. That one is good. And the Packers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Brandon McManus.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run with Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now, Darnold. This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready,
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Tackled back at
3rd and 10.
10-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
50 Fury. Ready.
Now Love. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Packers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Ready.
To throw is Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Charbonnet. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and and then some. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. They go with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Walker, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying.
Hey, great game, Lorenzo. Good-ass game.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right.
That was a heartbreaker.
Hard-fought victory.
I did enough to win that game. I mean, I didn't do enough, but I kind of did. So 1-1 on the day. We're going to save that in. 21-18 is the record. Me and my dad had a 3-game skid. Disgusting. 2-10 we lost. Ugh. Let's see what everybody's doing in the month of June. I've been off for a few days. So, ooh, look at Mark to Great. Proud of the dude, because he was like breaking even. He went on like a crazy streak. 43-30. I'm 21-18. Bombo's 5-6. Big Dog Howie 1-0. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this, but GG. Go Pack Go. Pac-Man out.